All right, hey, this is Ruth Hartunian Nalamba, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. I have just done something very strange, and these guys have been a part of that strangeness.
Of course.
So, yeah, of course. So, I was driving into Lebanon, and I remembered that the market is still here. It's been here for a long time. Many of you know we're here for a long time. It's been here for a long time. But there's a great food place that's connected with it. So I want to talk about that today. But, I got so excited about delving into this and telling this story that I did not introduce the name of the program, nor did I introduce my guests. So I'm Ruth Hartunian Allenbaugh, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. Thank you to Allen Package Store for sponsoring this program. I am here on site at, you call it?
Jack's Market on the Green.
Yes, and this is Jack himself and his brother
Jacob.
Jack and Jacob. All right. So when did you open the store?
We got the store December 2nd, 2024, so last year, and then we opened it December 4th, so 2 days after we got the store.
Wait a second. How can you do that?
I mean, pretty much everything was here already.
good.
We just had to fill everything in.
Oh, okay.
Fill
Clean
everything in,
everything.
get a food going, like like the cook, the organization skills, actually making the food itself, the menu, stuff like that. So that was all like a work in progress that we kind of started beforehand that we even got the building when we were talking about it. So.
And I guess I shouldn't be surprised because in my driving around, I just stopped in and said, "Hey, would you like to do an interview for WILI?" And they were both like, "Yeah, sure." So 2 days. Why should I even be so
Exactly.
surprised, right?
Yeah.
You guys get the job done,
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
just jump into things.
Pressure makes diamonds.
It does. That's true. That's true. And it started as coal. So what were you guys doing before you doing this venture?
I was doing landscaping, over the summer. For my 2 years right out of high school, I just straight up worked either landscaping, helping my dad out, which he buys houses and redoes them. So just doing all of that stuff. And he was kind of doing his own thing. He was doing some of the landscaping stuff too, but more on like the managing part.
Oh, like the administrative,
Yes.
like show up for the appointment
Yeah,
and do that kind of thing.
Yep.
All right. So do you work with other family members here?
Yep. We have my other brother, Jared. He's usually on the grill in the morning.
Okay.
We got my mom and dad here. They go up to Cape Cod in between the middle of the weeks, but they work on the
Days off,
weekends.
yep.
Do their names starts with
My dad's
Jane?
Jason.
Okay.
And then,
Good. I see a theme there.
Yep.
then we have my aunt Deb that comes in here weekdays 5 through 10 and opens up slices of meat, stuff
5
like
a.m.?
that. Yeah, she's up at like
1:30
time.
Oh, so she might as well go to work,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So she comes in and does that. Anybody else?
That's it.
So I did not know that this was a family business. So how do you like working together?
Oh, it has its moments.
Has
it's
its
all.
moments.
So
It's good.
Yeah.
It keeps us honest and kind of things. There's obviously fights, but no matter what situation you'd be in, there's gonna
Still
be
your family, right?
exactly.
Well, so tell us where we can locate all of you working here on our behalf. What's your address, please? And the hours, and then give us your phone number.
So you got it.
It's 199 West Town Street, Lebanon, Connecticut 06249. Our phone number is 860-468-0340, and we're open 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, which those hours will be extended in the afternoons now that it's getting nicer out.
Okay, because everybody's going to want to stop here on their way to the
Yeah.
beach or whatever. Okay, so you've been here for over a year, right?
Like
For 3 months.
Yeah, 4
Oh,
or 5
I'm
months.
thinking 2 years.
Yeah, this
we're
past
brand
December,
new.
yeah.
I'm in the wrong December. Okay, so you are really that new.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So tell us about all the reasons why people are going to want to come in here to check out what you have to offer. I am so impressed with this like deli setup and all of the other products that are around the room. So you guys go ahead and like describe what you got.
Yeah, like you said, we have an amazing deli setup. We got a full grill in the back, cooking warm food, cooking breakfast all day, every day. We got delicious desserts, anything you want: red velvet cake, coconut cake, vanilla, to cinnamon rolls, to
So some with
cannolis.
lemon icing over there.
Yeah, limoncello mascarpone.
Lemon, yeah.
We got a full ice cream cooler, about how many flavors? 20 flavors around there.
25, 30 flavors.
Oh my gosh.
Make sundaes with it, milkshakes, root beer floats. Pretty much you name it, we make it for you.
I think this is gonna be a good season for you guys.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I think
Exciting
a lot of
stuff.
people are gonna be coming in and they're gonna be wanting their, especially ice cream. I think New Englanders.
Yeah.
I think
exactly.
last week, 2 weeks ago now, when it was like fake spring, when it was like 60 out, we had
Fring. Is what we call
yeah,
it.
spring. We had a young lady come in at like 7:30 in the morning and ordered a couple milkshakes. So
Milkshake. Well, you know, I've read that New Englanders. I'm not a New Englander.
Gotcha.
I came here from Wisconsin,
All
so
right,
I'm
yeah.
a Midwester. I'm a everything.
Yeah.
I've been around, right? So you know, I have read that New Englanders eat ice cream all year round, like the most
Yes.
of anywhere.
Definitely.
So you know, this is where we live. So that's why I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good spring.
ice
for you.
cream, hand cut fry, and burger combo probably.
That would hit it. So when are you gonna expand that time? Do
Probably
you know?
within the next couple weeks.
Okay, so how would people know?
On Facebook we'll post we post like ridiculous amount of information on Facebook.
Mhm.
It'll be posted here at the store, obviously. Yeah, pretty much online platforms. We're working on designing a website currently, so they'll be on our website.
Okay.
Other social media platforms such as TikTok or Instagram.
All right. Well, I know you have more than cake over there, and other
Yeah.
baked things. I saw, Danish when you come in. How nice that you leave it out with a napkin, so people just like automatically like,
Oh my
when you go to
God.
those Asian stores and you see the cat with the hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Just grab that Danish there. Grab that Danish. Yeah. So talk about the other things that are on your menu, because you're more than just cakes and cupcakes and baked goods. You have baked goods.
So we do a full breakfast menu of like breakfast sandwiches stemming from like your traditional bacon, sausage, and ham, egg, and cheese. And
Okay. Sorry,
Then
we're
we get-
reconfiguring because one of the there we go. That's better. All right. We
Um,
didn't look good, guys, on the radio, so that little pause was us just shifting. All right, so go ahead.
so we got like your traditional breakfast meats on egg sandwiches, like your ham, bacon, sausages, and then we get a little bit fancier with your pastrami, corned beef, and steak. Then from lunch is pretty much like we have a lot of food. It's pretty much you name what you want and we make it up for
So
you.
what's on today's menu? Like, what could I get if I go back and order some food?
So with today's specials, we run daily specials.
Okay.
Today's specials are a Polish kielbasa and sauerkraut and pierogies, and then French Canadian poutine fries with our hand cut fries, which are new in the last couple.
You could do
of weeks.
poutine at this kind of little tiny
Yeah.
store?
It's,
What the heck is that about? That's I can't
it's
believe
amazing
that.
what
I don't
not
believe
only
that.
us but our help
favorite.
are able to
Oh my gosh.
get done back there. The help we have is tremendous.
Mhm.
Enough can't be said of how grateful we are for the help we do have.
That's sweet. I'm sure that makes a lot of people happy. If you got to go to the register or
Yeah,
something, one of you guys can go.
All right, yeah, I'll stay here.
Because,
We're good.
we're live radio, so
Yeah.
right now we're live anyway. Talk about, you have these, you have grinders, I think I saw back there.
Yeah, we
Are
have-
there pre-made salads? Is there grab and go stuff?
Yeah, we make pizzas usually. We didn't make a pizza today, but we usually make a
Mm-hmm.
decent amount. We usually 4 or 5 pizzas. We show up front. You could get the whole thing. You could get a slice, whatever. You guys can call in pizzas. We kind of do it. We have sandwiches on our board, which are like we have a bender, which is chipotle mayo, turkey, bacon, pepper jack cheese, and whatever veggies you would want on it.
Oh, wow.
So we got sandwiches already kind of like with names, or we kind of can do it Subway style, where you tell us you want a small with turkey, this kind of cheese with these veggies and mayo.
Oh,
Let's just
so
say.
people can kind of pick
Yeah,
and
it's
choose
a
if they want?
customized thing. Yeah. We also, not talking food, we have Amish goods. We have honey here. We have your local milk, eggs,
Prepared dinner meals.
prepared dinner meals.
Oh, what kind of meals, like, can someone, like, they're already something you take home and you cook, or it's
Yeah.
already hot? Or?
It's already like cooked, so you just
Put it in the
you
oven.
put it in the
Okay.
oven, preheat 350, and like within like 10-15 minutes you have dinner with no trash or cooking.
Yep.
Um,
We do a chicken parm. We do an eggplant parm. We do meatloaf. We do a bunch
Wow.
of
we do
variety.
like a
Mac and
salmon
cheese.
on rice.
What on rice?
Salmon on rice.
Oh, salmon. Okay, salmon. So where do these recipes for these things come from? Or you just...
My head. head.
All right, so if it's in your head, what were you doing before you opened up this little store?
Thinking about what I was gonna make when I acquired a store.
Okay, all right.
No,
Well,
I
you
was-
can't be thinking all the time, right?
It was kind of something that none of us had really any experience in, and kind of just like jumped into it, and then our minds have been set on this one thing for 4 months now.
Well, are you guys natives? Like, are you
From Mansfield.
really?
Yes,
No.
You really are from Mansfield?
Yeah.
So there's actually local people who bought a business to do their business in.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, I just see so many people running, you know, being a business owner is expensive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, it takes some time of your life.
It
Definitely.
does.
So, you know, your person is coming in at 5 a.m. and then I'm sure people are staying after to do
Yeah.
all the other stuff
Yeah.
too.
Clothes and everything.
Like stocking the shelves. So what kind of, was it Amish, Pennsylvania Dutch product stuff do you carry? What do you have here?
Mostly like jar foods,
Mhm.
pot pies, anywhere from like vegetable to beef, chicken, pot pies.
So where are they coming? Are they coming from
Lancaster,
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
So is there a connection there? Is there a personal
Um,
connection there?
Yes, my parents have done business with some of these Amish families for like
Years.
20 years.
Oh,
So most of them are still around. One actually just recently sold out, which Stefan at Annie's Kitchen. So that's kind of crazy.
wait. Who?
Annie's Kitchen.
What did he do?
He just sold his company. So
But he just opened a new place.
yeah,
Right?
the conglomerate I think bought everything.
Isn't it in Southington?
Oh no, different place.
Oh,
yeah, this
okay.
is like a very Amish guy. He probably doesn't have a cell phone.
Cell
Okay,
phone,
you know what? I'm thinking.
power.
I'm glad we're not thinking of the same person. I would have been devastated. Okay, so this person has been a good connection, and he's helped like launch
Yeah.
certain businesses that have this type of product.
Yeah, we get all
whatever.
of our jar foods from Stefan.
Mhm.
So now I think we're trying to get into privately labeling our own.
Oh, so you're gonna create your own product here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice, and you have some nice cheeses I saw.
Yeah, most of those come from the Amish country as well.
Yeah, so I think if you want to come in here and have a unique shopping experience, and-
Definitely.
yeah, especially if you're like me, like I like new things, I like
Yeah.
trying new things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Because for me, I can make everything at home, no
Yeah.
problem. You name it, and I can make it. Not to brag, but I mean I know how to do stuff. But if I see something odd, you know, or strange, that's like I'm gonna.
Yeah, we do. The Amish have like buffalo eggs, jalapeno eggs.
I
Like
gotta draw
weird
the. You
stuff.
know, you gotta draw the line somewhere.
So a lot of people like it. Man.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't see. Is there okra out there?
I don't think so.
I'm sure
I
pickled.
don't think currently, but pickled okra
That would be
is
one.
really-
Yeah.
And I think what is it? Pickled beets.
Pickled beets is a big seller.
They gotta be. They gotta
Yeah.
be on there, right? I save the juice on that, and then I put my hard-boiled eggs in there after I
Like
take them out of the
pickled
shell.
eggs, Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, why waste all that?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
the juice. What do you want people to know about Jack's Market?
It's a place where you can come to and feel value, not only personally level but monetarily as well. You get a bang for your buck. Is the whole perspective you're trying to get.
So you'll not go home hungry, and you might have a little for later.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the
And
people
then-
that eat here, they come get a small angry Italian, which is our like Italian sandwich,
Mhm.
and they will eat half of it, take the rest to either for their job or back home for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nibble on that. That makes you feel like you're kind of paying for two meals
Yeah.
rather than one. What's your best seller right now?
I would have to say the angry Italian. We sell a lot of those daily.
So it's not the Gino though, right?
No,
Because
no.
you know
Gino.
Gino, we got to give homage to.
Yeah.
You know the Yukon people. Right?
Exactly.
You just won, right?
Yes.
I like that you named one of those after. I wonder if he even know. You should set. Are you going to do a grand opening or something?
Maybe we kind of
So-
originally we were working under
know-
a soft opening and we never really
Did a grand opening.
Well, that might be great. Well, you can invite Dino Oriema, and he could promote his own. It's his
I like it,
namesake
yeah.
sandwich. You know. I
Might
think
be a little too expensive for us though.
maybe, but
After the championship.
I know, but you never know. You
Yeah.
never know.
Oh, yeah.
right? You never know who could show up at your table.
Yeah, exactly.
Page Futures, if you want to come here, come get a free sandwich.
All right, that was a challenge, I think, right?
Yeah, challenge. For
What
sure.
else? What else do you want people to know about what you have here? You know, you have ice, so like if people are traveling.
Yeah,
This is kind of a
ice.
main artery for
Yeah,
going.
it's kind of like a general store that's kind of turned into a full scale restaurant in the same term. So you have a little bit of everything. That being said, we're more than welcoming to new ideas, new products getting in that fit with the community and what the people want. We're here for the people. We need the people just as much as they
Oh.
need us. And
So if someone wanted to make a suggestion, like how would they go about doing that?
reach out on Facebook or us personally. I'm here 6-7 days a week myself, so no matter what, one of us from the family
Yeah.
will be here.
So, you know, we don't have the visual for radio.
Yep.
So I can see what you look like and I know who to come to if I have a suggestion. But if someone just walks in, how would you describe anybody who they should, maybe they could ask for someone to talk to so they could give them some feedback, or I don't know.
Yeah, I was asked for one of the Stearnses. I am fully confident in our staff here that anyone that
answer.
you talk
Yeah.
to could give you an answer with a smile and
Okay.
have some sort of positive response, and you can walk away with some understanding that something's gonna happen.
So what do you guys like to eat? Anything on the menu? Anything in particular?
I like the pizza that we make. We've been doing a ballpark pizza for baseball that just started. So we do like a ketchup mustard base, and then we throw
Ketchup mustard.
some burger on it, like chopped up burger,
Oh,
Some
okay.
bacon, pickles.
bacon, pickles, and some onions on it.
Oh wow.
It's real good. It's probably my favorite right now.
Cheese?
Yeah, cheese on it.
Okay. I thought maybe no cheese.
Nah, cheese on
Okay.
it.
Cheese.
My favorite
Wow.
thing is probably I'll go with the market burger.
Which which has what on it?
Which is chopped beef, American cheese, choice of vegetables and condiments. Most commonly ordered on a grinder roll, but get on marble rye or hard roll if you'd like.
You can get it do you have bagels?
I do have bagels. Yeah, we have bagels.
Do you croissants?
Croissants.
So you could put a burger.
Yeah, we have a
any
lot.
of
We have
those things.
like Portuguese rolls as well,
Ah.
Texas
Do
toast.
you have those
Cheese,
Hawaiian
sourdough.
ones?
No, not yet.
Because there's
Yeah,
those
those are
Hawaiian
good.
ones. They're
Yeah, the
sweet,
little
right?
ones,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that could be interesting for the. Oh,
Yeah, maybe sloppy joes on there.
that'd be like
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet with that kiss of vinegar in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really good. I could go for some of that now. All right. Well, let's reiterate the name of the place where we're at, the address, the phone number, and I don't think we talked about Facebook, but and that you're working on a website. Are
Yep.
you on Instagram?
On Instagram, you can find all of us on all social media platforms at Jack's Market on the Green currently.
Jack's Market on the Green. Okay.
We're located at 199 West Town Street, Lebanon, Connecticut, 06249. Our hours daily are 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays, and you can reach us at 860-468-0340.
Can you see a menu and then just order from the comfort of your phone?
That's a work in progress right now. We have our menu being developed currently. So right now it's pretty much in store. We do have a little link on our Facebook page that could give you a brief idea of what we may have. Daily specials are posted around 10:30 every day. So that is a work in progress for menus. So we could have printout copies, and it'll be on if you look this up on your Google search engines.
And I'm sure everyone is asking, who's Jack?
Right.
How come it's not your brother's name? How'd you get the honor of that, huh?
Because
Did you whine the most because you're young?
probably that, but not the last owners, but about owners probably like 20 years ago.
A little
around
bit
there.
more than that. I want to say the 80s. There was a gentleman named Jack Pelta who owned the building.
Okay.
These couple properties.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of more of a homage to that, and
Oh,
it worked out
nice.
that he had the same name. So it was like, go figure. That's what we're gonna do.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. Wayne, your guys, everybody's got a J name. Does mom have a J name too?
Mom, unfortunately, does not have a J name.
No, she did not get that. That's all right. Anything that you want the public to know? I mean, I know we did that. I asked that question earlier, but like, do we have a cell signal here? Does that mean someone could come in here with their laptop if they wanted
Yeah,
to?
definitely.
do
We have
work? 'Cause
Wi-Fi.
These guys have they have a little like cafe area where there's
Little
two-
sit down, little
two
TV.
tables and then TV, yeah, and then you have the coffee bar nearby because
Yeah.
most people.
We have a few
working-
people that actually. One guy
Hmm.
comes in the morning, gets a coffee. Either gets a. We usually make donuts every morning, or
You make donuts?
Yeah, we make donuts here.
Oh, you're killing me. And it's not morning right now.
Or
Too
he,
bad.
he grabs like a Danish something in the morning, cinnamon roll for him, and then he comes sits over here with his laptop and does what he has to do and eats, and then gets on his way.
So what kind of coffee are you brewing here, Alice?
Coffee, we do
Curious.
a few flavors. We do our regular, which is Colombian blend. We
Mhm.
have a fair trade, which is obviously a regular one, just a different. We have French vanilla. We have mocha. We have Jamaican Me Crazy. Did I say French vanilla already? I
Mhm,
think.
mhm.
With chocolate coconut, hazelnut. We have
Oh.
a few flavors. We usually put out our Colombian blend and then 2 flavors every day.
Okay.
So it
Yep.
can't be the same flavors every day, but
Right. Who's your coffee person? Do you
coffee is Omar's Coffee out of, I believe, Newington. They are
have
located in.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else do you want to tell people? Anything else? Just come here, okay? Just come visit.
Come visit. We're very friendly people. We're not a big store. We're not going to tell you no. If you want something this way, we usually don't have a problem with it.
It's pretty kid friendly, although I'm looking at the glass jars that are at arm's
Yeah.
reach for small toddlers, and that would probably be a little
Yeah.
disconcerting. But
We fortunately haven't had a problem yet with
Oh, that's
anyone
good.
dropping anything.
that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have other? You have some other? Do you want to answer your phone? Because I hear. I mean, like
Sorry.
we are here live. I'm here
Oh.
at the Lebanon Market.
I think he's got it.
Coming back. All right. Yeah. So you were saying that you haven't had any issues.
Yeah, no
about that.
issues about dropping. Even food, like no one's dropped food in here. So everything's been pretty
Mm-hmm.
handled. If they get soup, they put it in a bag. We're not gonna give you a warm thing if they hear.
Yeah. What do you think? Is there also? I was thinking there were gifty kind of things or something like that.
They used to do a lot of like gift stuff here. We kind of took a step back from that
Mm-hmm.
because our goal for the end of this year is actually getting like our alcohol permit, like selling beer, wine out of here, like they used to.
Oh,
Because
they
a lot,
did?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
all
that.
those things used to be filled up with beer. That's what they used to sell mostly here.
What used to be filled here?
I don't know if you can see with that pole right there, but there's 3 empty fridges right over there.
Yes,
all used to be
those 3 fridges.
full with
Oh,
beer,
okay.
everything.
They're empty.
Yeah.
Alright.
So when we first opened, a lot of people would come in and be like, "No beer," and then just walk out because that's all they wanted.
Oh,
So that's
that's all.
yeah. So with a lot of the gift stuff, the people weren't even able to be considered getting their license because it wasn't necessarily a convenience store or anything. It was more like a antique store and like a shopping like that instead of shopping
Mm-hmm.
in this case. So we kind of took a step back from that part.
Well, I think you have a lot going for you, and you have a lot of potential. I mean,
Yeah.
you're so young, so
Yeah,
You
and
have-
every week we're trying to better ourselves. It's not like we're here and it's every week we're consistently trying to get better at something in here, either bringing something in or
Mhm.
making something new in the back. We're consistently trying to improve.
all right. You want to give the commercial one more time? Do the name of the place where we are. And
We are
we'll-
at Jack's Market on the Green at
Jack's
West Town Street, 199. Our phone number, I'm not like him. I would have to have our card.
That's all right. Someone let people find it themselves. That's all right.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all socials is Jack's Market on the Green. If you want to comment on that, if you text us privately about, we do orders about. We did Pride's order, which
Oh,
is
like catering stuff.
yeah, catering
Mhm.
stuff. We do schools. We do breakfast catering. I mean, most people get like the lunch, the turkey catering box, but we've done chorizo, egg, and cheeses.
Ooh, let's mix it up and get it more fancy.
Yeah,
Right?
we've done that for the school a few times.
Say what? Whipped cream?
Oh, they're asking if they want whipped cream on their shake. So I put the thumbs up. Well, thank you so much for your
course,
time.
thank
Thanks for
you.
letting me fly in here.
course.
This is Ruth Hartunian Alaba, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. signing off, and I'm gonna go see what I can find to eat.